Okay, so two more people have joined. I think it's okay. We can start now while the others join later. Time is fast running. Okay, so you can see my screen, right? Hope you can see my
Yes,
screen.
yes, we can.
Okay. And where am I currently?
ChatGPT,
Okay.
ChatGPT,
And then the next one is,
Gemini,
Google Gemini,
yeah. And the last one,
Grok.
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 Yeah. So I think you guys are familiar with all of these ones. Is there any of these
Except
interfaces that is new to you?
the group that I've not.
Grok is new, but ChatGPT and Gemini, I'm very familiar.
Okay, Grok is new. Okay.
Yes, it's new to me.
Yeah, that is for Elon Musk.
Yeah, I've heard about it, just that I've never used it before.
Oh, it is also good. So I've used it a number of times to just see how it is. And since you are doing masters, probably at the end of your course, you'll be publishing your work. One thing is ChatGPT has its limitations. So if you want to expand your capabilities, you may have to use some of these ones. So you can see that here, this is a full document, okay, that I'm trying to generate using what? The Grok. So it generated it in the form of what? Latex. And most at times when you have to publish a paper, it is the latex. Somebody saying you cannot hear my voice. Course rep. Is it so for all of you?
No, I can hear you loud and clear.
Course rep. Okay. I think you have to. She has to troubleshoot her connection. Maybe she go off and come back again. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So let's continue. Now, with this, you can see that I have a whole lot of writing here. But with ChatGPT, sometimes to write lengthy uh, output like this is sometimes limited. So that is the reason why sometimes you may need to use other uh, generative AIs to be able to perform that. So you can see that I have different pages that I'm just moving with it, and then it does it for me. Gemini 2 is here. You can also use it. I've used it for other things too as well. Uh, Creating book covers. So Gemini, you can use Nano Banana to be able to give you some sample. You see that it gives me a sample of how the book cover is. So I designed it and then I put it on to for it to change it to something different. And after it doing it, I guided it to give me exactly what I wanted. Okay. And then they will also have other ones that are there that you can also use. Then you always have to what? Polish your work at the end of the day. You don't just put it there, whatever it generates for you, then you take it like that. No. You have to be able to what? Use it and then know what you actually want and then now ask it to give you that kind of result. Then later on you also tweak it. Now the ChatGPT 2, the reason why sometimes we have the limitation is that you need to subscribe for more or you use a specific model. So here we have the explore. You can see a lot here. So we have productivity, we have research analysis, we have education. Now what we are going to be doing is programming. Okay. So the ChatGPT, it has specialized models here that can help you for programming. Okay. So the programming, we have this. So if you have done MATLAB before, this can help you with MATLAB. And then to design, designer of GPT and all that. So all these ones are there that can help you. Are we good? Okay. So let me just use that of this, and then I'll show you how it works. So create a code. I'll write a code. A Python code for for what again? Adding two numbers. That's just a simple thing that I can ever ask. Very simple. So you can see that it will write that code for you. It tells you what it's going to do, and then now it writes the code for you, and then it returns. Now you can see from here, this code that we have, it has a whole lot in it, which you are now yet to learn. Okay. If I run it here, I don't know if it will pick. Yeah, it is running. I don't know whether it will be able to initialize the environment here, because currently most of the AI platforms, they are able to allow you to run. So it has an error. That means I have to copy this and put it on my own uh, environment and run, so that it will be able to give me the results. So now you know that we have ChatGPT that can help us with coding. This Gemini 2 can also do the same for us. So if I copy the same thing and put it in
No.
Gemini.
Are you using your laptop?
Yes.
And then
Okay, now you can hear me. Is that course rep? If I put it here again, this one will also generate its code. So you can see the code that is generated. Course rep, you can hear me now? Hello? It's like I heard course rep talking. Can you hear me now? Okay. But can anyone hear me?
Yes, we cannot
Yes.
hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Then with this one too, we can also have a new chat where I'll paste the same code there and the same prompt there, and then it gives me its code too. So you can see all of them are giving me different what versions of the code. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here is that the thinking of all of you, each and every individual here, you are not going to be thinking the same. Okay. Your mindset is not the same. So you see how this started? You can see that it started with this. Then we also have the other one. You see the way it started, different from this. Okay. And this too is also different from this. You can see that. So we have different ways of achieving the same thing, but you need to also know how the code works, the syntax, the language, and the rules that you need to learn. And when you're able to learn that, what you now have to do is to apply that your knowledge into what? Solving the problem. So I've given all these different what models the same thing. I asked them the same thing, and all of them produce what? Their results. This one says this is a simple one. Then we have user-friendly one. You can see that. Then it has what? One line version one. So it could be done with only what? a very one-line short code. Okay, so now it depends on what level you are and what you really want to use your code for. Then you decide which to go with. Okay, so after saying this, now I'll move on to the part where we will start our practical coding. And I want to find out if each and every one of you already have your Python installed. Do you have your Python installed?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Part of
Yes,
VS
sir.
Code.
Yes.
You have
Yes.
VS Code also installed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me
No,
close this
please.
too. Someone is saying no. Is someone saying no? Okay. So you can open your VS Code and then we'll practice along. So the first thing I want to do is to start with organization, code organization. Okay. So you can see that I have different folders on my screen. Okay. So all these folders that I have serve a purpose. So I can also create my new folder. Then I will name it what? Programming for GIS. Now, this folder, I want all my codes to be in this folder. Okay. So since I want all my codes to be in this folder, I've created it. Now I want all the time before I run, I should always have it here. So if you have installed VS Code, you can open this your folder this way, right click in it, then you can see here, open with VS Code, then you click, then you see that it will open your folder in VS Code. So you can see from here, programming for GIS. That's the folder I just created. Now all the files that I'll be creating or all the code that will be running here will be in this folder. So I can create other folders too using this tab. When I click new folder, I'll create a new folder. When I click here, I'll create a new file. So now what we are doing is we are creating a new file. And I click on add. Then I have today's date is 29th. So I'll just write tutorials. Then underscore 29 underscore. The month is 4 underscore then 2026 dot py. Remember, it is a Python file. So the extension of a Python file is .py. Without the .py, the system will not recognize it as a Python file. Are we okay? So every name that you want to give it, you can give it, and at the end, you add .py. Just like Word, we have the docs. Okay. I think somebody is chatting. Let's
Please.
see what the person say. We
Please.
can't hear you teaching. Others, Terry cannot hear us.
Hello.
Yeah, Terry, are you there?
Recording in progress.
Hello, Terry.
So Eric is happy.
Terry.
Yes.
So Eric is not here.
You know, I know. Eric, I
We
mean,
can
saving
hear
the
now.
number.
Hey, Opadi.
Now, me there, me. Some a person in a chat, I'm saying, I mean,
Perry,
but I'm
Perry,
in a
please stop
cagam,
talking.
no, we are a cop.
Okay, don't worry. I think I'll mute him. Now we
Mom
can
said you
hear
seen
him.
Quappy. Also, you seen Apidanenza. Hey, I'm saying,
Doris,
I'll mute everyone. That will be fine. Okay, so you can hear me, right? Everyone is muted for now since they are talking. So if you want to talk, you can unmute and then we talk. Okay. And somebody's hand is up. Justin.
Yes. Please, I wanted to know, you said something about creating a folder and naming it programming for GIS.
Yes.
And is it that you, after creating the folder, you right click on it and open with VS Code, or you open the folder before you do, or you do that in VS Code? I want to
You
understand.
can do any. You can do any. You can right click on it and open with VS Code and to open. Or
Okay.
you open the folder, within the folder you right click and then open with VS Code to open again for you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Have you been able to do that from your side?
I'm just about to try. That's what I'm asking.
Okay. Okay. Then you go ahead.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. Appear. Upon appear.
Sir, sir, please. It looks like you are going too fast and we are unable to fast track what you are doing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Then I would take my time to go slow a little. I'll go back again and start with what I did. And I think creating a folder is nothing. You can all do that. Now, how to be able to open in VS Code. If you have installed VS Code, yes, that is what I really need.
Okay,
Uh,
sir.
and I believe all of you have installed the VS Code. Because the last time I think I showed you how to do that.
Yes, we have.
Okay. So I'll close this again and then we start all over again. So you can see my somebody wants to stop the AI companion. You don't want the transcript. Who wants
We
to
do.
stop it? You need it or you don't need it?
We do. We really need it.
I think somebody is trying to stop it. So I'll decline.
Decline.
The person has not responded, so I'll decline. Maybe the person, there are some meetings which I don't want it to be there. There are some meetings I don't want it to be there. So maybe if the person also has a reason or concern. Okay, so this is my screen once again. Okay, so if you have installed the VS Code, what I started was about file organization, trying to be able to organize my files. Sometimes the first mistake that a new programmer do is that they create their file, they start programming, at the end they don't even know where it was saved. And sometimes they end up saving it at the installation directory where the software has been installed. That's where they'll go and then save it. And they'll look for it, they'll never find it. It will become difficult for them. So the first thing I want you to start is by organizing your files, knowing where you want to save it. So I created a folder on my desktop and I named it Programming for GIS. I opened it initially, but I can just click on this. You can see that it's selected. I right click again, then I look for what? Open with what? VS Code. Then I'll click on it, then I'll open. Then you see that it will open my folder. You can see that programming for what? GIS. I created this file already. That's why you have it in there. But for yours, nothing will be in there if you create your folder for the first time. Now you can add a new folder inside it again. Then I can add this folder and then I call it what? Images. Okay. And I hit enter. Now this folder is created. Okay. Inside there, I can now choose to add images to it, and those images will be what? Updated on this my folder. So if I want to analyze my images, I can analyze them. So in the case of you having data, you want to analyze them. First of all, you want to organize it very well. So you can add a folder within your directorate like this. Then you add it to a database or datasets. So you can see that now we have images/dataset. That means the database is under the images. Okay. But let's say you made a mistake with this. Okay. You made a mistake with this. You didn't want it this way. What you wanted was that the images should also be other way around. So you can just undo, which is your Control Z shortcut. So you created. What do you want to do? You want to remove it from there. Undo. You see that it's gone. But if you want it on the parent directorate, you have to click on the parent directorate. Okay. And then you add. So you can see that now it is not in the what? The images, but it's standing on its own. Now if I type my data set and hit enter, you can see that and the images, they are all in what? The same line. Can you see that? Now let me go back to my desktop. This is my folder. I double click and I open it. You can see that now the same things are here. I have the data set, I have the images, which are all what? Empty. So I can now go and drag and drop my database here, or copy and paste my database here. Copy and paste the images that I want here. And when I go back, I'll be able to see it. So let me just try and see whether I have some images on my downloads that I can use. So I have some images here. I just copy all these images. Then I try to bring them inside here and put them inside the images. Now when I put them there, I open, you can see that they are here. Right. When I go to my VS Code 2 as well, and now I click the drop down, you can see all the images are here. So this is how you can easily work with your file directories. So you have a folder, that is your primary folder, that is programming for GIS. Then you now have your subfolders, which are the database and then images. But you also have a file which is not in a folder, it's in the parent directorate, which is tutorial 29 4th month 2016. Then we can use this one as a code. Then this is for organizing our files. Please, any question, or if I've still gone too fast and you couldn't catch, you let me know. Questions, please.
I think we can make progress.
We
I
can
don't know
progress.
about.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if no questions so far, but you have been able to do this, you have been able
Yes.
to open to this part, right? Good.
Yes.
Now, for the first time you are opening VS Code, you have installed your Python, you are opening VS Code, you may have some challenges. If you click on Python file like this, you may not see this run button. Are you seeing this? This play button here. Can you see it?
No.
You don't
Yes.
see it. Someone is seeing it.
Yes.
Okay, and another person is not seeing it. So those of you who are not seeing it, it's because of extensions. The VS Code need extensions to be able to run the Python for you. So you come to extensions here and then you install the extension.
Yesterday, ChatGPT guided me to do that.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You did a great job. That's why you can see your play button.
Yes. Yes.
So those of us who have not been able to do that, then you can see that you will not have your play button. So you type here, just type Python or just Py. You'll be able to see a lot of extensions, but this you also need internet connection. Okay, so you can see I even have some of them outdated, so I just click on update. So we have the debugger, then we have the PyList, then Python environment. I click on them, then I update them. Can you see that? So yours, you have to install them from the very beginning. Okay, so kindly do that quick and then we'll go. If not, you'll not be able to run your Python codes. Okay. Please, are we able to do this?
No, sir.
You said no or yes?
No, sir.
No.
Yes, please.
Why? You don't have internet?
So I have it, but it sounds like
Hmm.
I don't know whether because of mine is new, there are some challenges on it. I need to tackle it first.
You have challenges. What are the challenges, please?
The working area, there are some displays on it saying use AI features with Copilot for free.
Oh yeah,
Another
those things are not anything. They are not challenges. That is the new versions. We have
okay,
AI that can assist you in coding. I even have mine here. You can see from here we have chat at here. They want me to use it. If I type
okay, sir.
inside here and then ask it to help me with the code, debug my code, it can run through my code and debug it. So it's not a problem. You can just
Okay,
accept
sir.
them. Okay. And then you are
Okay,
good.
sir.
Mm. Any other problem? So you just install the extension so that we can see the play button with your
Uh,
Python file. When you open
it's
your Python, yes,
it's showing now.
it's showing now. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Any other person? I think I think everybody is good now. I believe everybody is good now.
Yes, sir.
Silence means
Yes, sir.
consume.
Oh,
Please,
okay.
please, is it all the extensions we are supposed to install or just few?
No. Just this one. You have your Python extension, the debugger. You have your Python itself. That is here. Then you have your PyList and then a Python environment. That's all. These are just to help you in your coding. The debugger will help you correct your errors and all that. Are we good? Not these ones. You don't need to install all these ones. Okay. You see that there are some I have not installed them. There are a lot I have not installed them. You don't need to install all of them. Just the necessary ones for your extensions to work. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think everybody is fine now. Now we'll write our first Python code to check whether our Python environment is running. So we just print and then you add your name to it. Okay, so add your name. My name is Williams Anaba. So that is it. So I want to check whether this would run. Please, if you are using your phone, it will be very tiny for you. Your laptop, you'll be able to see. So that's why I wanted all of us to be on the same page with our laptops. Okay. Now, when I run this, you can see my output here coming out in my terminal. And I can see what I said print is what? It should display my name. And then it has displayed my name. Are we good? So please, if anyone has challenge on this part, know that you'll not be able to continue. Are we okay here? I'm waiting to see if anyone has a challenge. Then we'll solve that and continue. So quickly run it. Let's see. After here, we are moving to starting with the fundamental, the basics. Okay, so I think everybody is good.
After that, do we click on the play button?
Yeah, you click on the play button. Then you get this.
Please, my interface, I'm struggling with it. I don't know whether I did something wrong because after opening the folder in
Okay.
the Python environment or the VS Code environment,
Mm-hmm.
I've not been able to do the two other things, the images and then
Oh, you don't need to do the
the
images.
other
All you
ones.
just need is to create a Python file and name it whatever you want.
Okay, I should create a Python.
I named my tutorials underscore 29, which is today's date, then the fourth month, then 2026 dot py. So the most important thing is that when you are done with the name that you want to give it, you add dot py to it to indicate that it's a Python file.
Okay, so for me to create a Python file, where do I go, please?
So you can see from the top here, can you see that we have your Explorer? Click on it, then you see this. I believe you can see this from your side. So you can hide it,
Uh,
you can bring it back, hide, bring it back. So this is your Explorer. So these two things that are data set and then you don't really need it. What you need is your Python file. So
hmm,
for you to create your Python file, you can see here, plus here, which is a file. This is what we use to create a folder. So we use this. When you click on the file, then it will give you what? An empty space to type this file name. So let me just type my code. Okay, so this is the name that maybe you want to give to it, which is my code. Then you add dot py pi, and that makes it a Python file. You hit enter, it will open. Can you see that? Then it will wait for you to type your code. So now I have two Python files, which is tutorial and then what? My code. Did you get it this time?
my interface has just jammed up, so I'm trying to reopen it and see.
You can share your screen.
Okay, thank you. Let me quickly open it and share it.
Any other person with a problem too?
I was able to run successfully.
Yours was able to run.
Yeah, successfully.
Sorry.
Please, sorry.
Yes.
My own, I open it with I'm join the meeting on my phone and I'm using the laptop. So
Okay.
I will not be able to share the screen as initially, agreed.
Oh, okay. But can you see your interface looking somehow similar to this again?
I'm opening it again.
Okay. I'm also recording this session, so maybe after the
Okay,
class, I'll share a link to you to watch it.
okay,
Maybe
okay.
I have to
Thank you.
upload it online and then share it. Maybe on
Okay,
what's either YouTube or any platform that you can watch it.
okay. I think I've been able to create my Python file.
So let me continue for now, since most of your course uh, okay. So I believe we are all on the same page now. For those of you who did not complain of anything, we are all on the same page. So now we are talking about, let's first of all even talk about the print function that we just did. So let me explain what this print function does. Just a minute, okay?
See how far.
Okay, so let's continue. So with the print function, what we have there is that anything you put inside this print function, it will produce it out for you. That's its job. Okay. Anything you put there. So if I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 there, it will produce the same thing for me when I run it. Okay, so you can see it there.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Uh, Please, this is just an observation. Yeah, I saw you put the initial one in quotation marks.
Yes.
But this one is it
Yes,
doesn't have
this
any
one
quotation.
without quotation marks. Yes, that's very observant of you. I'll put it back in and then I'll run it again and I'll see it again, the same thing, right? But they are different. So I will get to that point soon, very soon. So now, what you just asked, I cannot put characters like letters, which are A, B, C, D, without the quotations. Okay. But I can put numbers without the quotations and to print it out. Are we okay? The reason is that characters are referred to as string values. That is when we are dealing with data types. So I just wanted to explain what the print function does. Okay. Anything you put inside, it will print it out for you, but not characters without the string quotations. So if you want to deal with characters, you have to put them in string quotations. Okay. So if I have something like this, I can be able to put it this way and run it and it will work. It will be able to print it out for me. I can also combine characters with what? Another what? Character using what? The plus. Okay, so we can have something like this and then it will combine the two of them and then run it out. Then we have this up to H. Okay, we can also combine what? Numbers. So with the numbers, it's not just combination. The numbers are what? Operations. Okay, so if I do something like this, I'm doing addition. So I'm working with what? Operations. Okay, so it will give me the result of what? 23 plus 42. But with the case of what? With the case of these two, which are what? The alphabets, A, B, C, D. You can see that it added them together. And this kind of addition is what we call concatenation. Concatenation simply means adding two or more strings together. That is what we know as concatenation. So sometimes you may hear it somewhere, and even maybe in the process, we may be talking about concatenation. It just simply means adding two or more strings together. Okay. Now, you cannot add a string and then what? A number together. You can't do this. It will give you an error because they are of different data types. Are we okay? So this will give you an error because the data types are not the same. You can see that. One is a string value, one is a number, which is an integer. Okay, so they cannot be added together. But if you still want to print like something like this, A, B, C, D is like somebody's name, or let me just say number 12. Okay, so number 12, you see that there is a way you can be able to use it by converting what? That of the 12 to what? A string, which you can see is suggested here. So when you add this function, which is for str, and you put the 12 in it, now the 12 will be converted to a string and then added to what? The number, making it what? Number 12, and then you have no issue. Are we okay? Let me clear all the results and then we start afresh.
Hey.
Now, yes, somebody just said A. Maybe I'm moving fast. Am I moving fast?
Please,
Hello?
for me, I do not have the portion that shows the output of the code that you run.
It's down here. Or
Where,
you can
please?
just come here, check terminal. You see,
Okay,
click it,
thank you.
you see where it is. Mhm.
Okay,
Did you
thank
get it?
you.
Did you get it?
I'm going to check that, please.
Oh, I just want you to get it before
Okay,
we proceed,
okay,
else you may be struggling still.
okay.
Any other problem?
Terminal, terminal.
But do you see the play button?
Yes, the play button there, I see.
And so you
But
maybe because you have not run any code yet. Did you run any code?
I tried printing my name,
Uh,
but it failed to, because I cannot see what's the name, the terminal site.
mm-hmm.
I'm
What
not able to
happened?
know whether, come again.
When you ran it, what happened? Did they give you error? Did any prompt come up?
I saw the print has been underlined.
Yes, that means you used a capital letter first,
Yes,
did you?
yes.
So the print should be all small letters.
Okay,
So you shouldn't see any underline. So the code did
o-
not run.
okay, okay. I think I've done it print now. So let me run and see.
Uh-huh.
But still, the terminal is not showing.
Okay, so come here. Have you seen where the run is up there?
Yeah.
Click on the run and then click on what? Start debugging.
Okay. Click on the run and start debugging. Okay.
Or you
Okay.
press your F5.
Okay. It opens one dialog box where Python debugger is there.
So click on that one. So it will use that one. Sometimes the environments, maybe you didn't install them well, or maybe it's not
Mm,
able to know which one to take. You may have two or more Python versions installed. So
mm,
that kind of conflict can be there.
okay. So
Is it debugging
let me,
now?
let me run again. I actually think maybe the way I did it didn't do well because I'm not getting the output. Not giving me the output there.
So you see here, you see here what I have here. If I click on
Yeah.
run, then I click on what? Start debugging. It should run. Do you get this? Can you see
Mm.
that it has given me all this?
Yes, I
Okay.
also have that. I also have that.
So when I click on what? Python debugger, then you can see that here it is showing me more.
Mm.
Then I click
Yeah.
on a Python file. Then
Okay.
you see that it will start running. Then run debugger. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Can you
Okay.
see that
Mine has
it is?
come. Yes, I've seen it. Mine is
So
saying you need to select a Python interpreter before you start debugging.
yes, so that means your interpreter was not there. Did you install the
Oh,
Python itself first?
yes, I did.
Now, what of the extensions here? Did you install
The
them
essen- the extensions to I did after you access to.
to do that? Okay,
Mm.
so I think you go back there, go to start
Yeah.
debugging. I'll
Okay.
stop whatever is happening. Then you go back to start debugging. Then you'll be able to
Mm-hmm.
choose. Uh, I think I already chose my process for debugging. That's why. Um, okay, so search for Python extension. Let me see whether you have the same as I do.
Okay.
Have you
Python
seen
extension.
extension, which is just here?
Python extension.
Yeah.
Um.
Maybe you can install
Py-
that on this.
Python extension. That's under
Yes.
the search bar.
Yes. With your extensions. Search for that,
Okay.
then you install it. Please, the rest of the class, do we have any challenge?
No.
Okay. Were you able to run this too as well?
Yes.
Okay. Where are my ladies? My lady programmers. Course rep, did you run this? Oh, she's
Sir,
not
please.
here.
Doc, please, we are here.
Okay. Were you able to run this, please? The code, were you able to run it?
Doc, please, I'm still on it.
You're still on it.
Mm.
Okay. My brother who was working on the extensions, are you through?
Doc, we may just have to proceed because it look as if my tenant gives me a problem. So I may have to do it again.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you, Doc.
Maybe you have to start on the installations again. Okay,
Yeah,
so
thank
we have done this, and you can see that before I can add out of what? A string and then a number, which is an integer, I have to convert one of them to be what? It's one of them to go to the other side to be the same data type so that I can add them. Are you getting it? Okay. So now from here also I could have changed what? A number that is a string here. I could have 12 here. Okay. You see that 12 plus this will give me an error. Will give me an error. So what I can do is I'll make sure that I change that one to an integer too. So I can have an int there. Then I'll put my 12 in it, which is what? A string value. So now this 12 will be converted to an integer, which is a number, then now be added to this, making it what? 24. Are we okay? So when I run this, I'm expecting to get what? 24. Can you see that? But we know very well this is not what? A number. Anything in the quotation is what? A string value and cannot be used for what? Multiplication, addition, subtraction. But if you want to use it, first of all, you have to convert it to a number. Are we good? Okay. Questions, please. If no question, I can have what? This out. Then I now have what? The same thing like number, which we had here. And you can see that here I wanted to use what? A string. But I can choose not to use that. But I just put what? A comma here. And then it will be able to add, it will be able to print this out without giving me an error. What I'm trying to do is that with the comma separator, it is going to deal with this one separately. Okay. And also deal with this one separately. So it's going to print this one and also what? Print this one. Are we good? Now around this, you can see that I have what? A number what? 12. Now I'm not adding or doing any operations to it, but I'm just mixing what? String and then what? Numbers together to be able to perform something like this, whereby I'll print number and then the number value out. Okay, so that is for print function and what happens there. Everything will always be printed out except you have made an error inside here that the print would not come out, but rather give you an error message. Are we good? Any question, please? Any question, please?
No, sir.
Okay.
You can continue.
Now I'll move on to data types. Okay, data types. So data types, I want us to learn what data types are. When I have name equals to what? Williams and then we have age to be equals to 30. We have what again? A student equals to true. Then we have what again? Salary equals to 50,000. Then what again? Different data types that we can have. Okay, so now we have these different types of what data types that we can have in Python. Okay, so name here we have what? Williams, and you can see that the name that I have put there is in what? Quotations. Can you see that? That is for what? Characters. Anything that is in the form of a character, you put it in what? Quotations. Age is equal to what? 30. Without a decimal place, meaning a whole number. The age of a person cannot be 0.5 or 30.5, which is a decimal figure. Your age is always a whole number. Are we good? Now we have also variables for true or false, yes or no, 0 or 1. These are Boolean values. Are we okay? So these ones are the ones that we have here, where we have a student. So you are either a student or not a student. Do you get it? Good. Then we have that of salary equals to what? 50,000.0. And that is a decimal point value. So we could have something like this, making it what? A floating point. Good. So now with this, we can be able to print them all out. But what I want us to first of all know is that these one that we have created like this, they have different what? Data types. Okay. So how do we be able to determine the data types? Let's print it out and we'll know what data type they are. So we have print name, and then we have what? Let me just use this name. Then we have type. We're using the type function. What we are going to do is that we want it to tell us what data type it is. Can you see that? So age, the data type, student, the data type, salary, the data type. And when we print it out, we should be able to know their data types from the Python library. Are we okay? Then we run it from here. Now you can see from here, when we bring it here up a little bit, you can see the name here. What is the data type for the name? Can we see?
It's a string.
It's a string. What of the age?
Integer.
The age is an integer.
Yes.
Integer. And then a student is
String.
what? String.
Boolean.
Yeah, we are seeing Boolean value here.
Mm.
And then salary
It's float.
Float.
Good. So these are the data types that you can see in Python and mostly used in Python. Okay. So let me try one more, which is supposed to be car. Let me see. Is that how I spell gender, or that is not it? Let me see. Okay, so I run this again for gender. Then let me see what I'll get. You see that it's still showing me what? String, right? But in other programming languages, they should have told me that it's what? A car. C++ and other programming languages. Because a string value which is containing only one character is a car. Okay, and you can see that the quotations is only one. Okay, for other programming languages. So you may encounter this one day where they are talking about a car and also a string, which you may be confused, but they are all the same. But you can see that here, it's just what? M for male, that is the gender, which is what? A car. And then we can have what? A string value, which is what? A collection of what? Multiple string characters. Please, anyone confused from this point? Any questions from this point? Are we good? Okay. So if we are good,
Trying it, so that's fine.
you said? I didn't get you.
You're also trying to run it. Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay. 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 So let me allow you to run it, and then I'll see if you can ask questions. So the last time I told you of how variables are. So the name here is the variable, the age here is the variable, the student is the variable, salary is the variable, and then what? Gender is the variable. And all these are what? Containers. So you realize that anytime I call the container here, that is what I'm referencing to the variable. Are we okay? So I can now change this and then print what? The values that are inside there. Okay. So I can print the values that are inside there. So with this, I'll access the values. So you see that I just call the names in the print. The names of what? The variables, not with type. Okay. Now you can see that when I run this, I should be able to see. Let me put this at the top. Yeah. I'm able to see what? All the values there. Can you see that? After the classes and everything that are here. Now we see that the name is now here. Age, is student, salary, gender, all of that is here. Are we good? Good. So kindly run it. Let's see that every one of you are able to follow up to this point. Please, I'm waiting for just some 2 or 3 people to run and then let me know if they are getting it. I think I should focus on the course rep. If the course rep is able to run, then all of you will be able to run. Course rep, is it going? Hello? Anyone?
For me, I'm trying to reinstall my VS Code. So
Okay.
I'm just following the lecture, but I'm not able to
Okay.
practice as you wish want us to.
Okay. Okay. After the installation, I'll share the video. If I can't do it today, tomorrow I'll share it so that.
Okay. Thank you.
Anyone?
Still on it. Oh,
I'm still on it.
yes.
Let me give you guys some few minutes to see if you can give me
Yeah.
the same results. And after then, you have to get me a certificate online. Some of you, I think you can just use a day or two to get it for me. And when you're able to get the certificate, that simply means you guys are ready to now apply your knowledge of Python to GIS.
Okay, mine has done.
Yours is running. Good. So we have someone that can help the class. Another person, so that we can have like 2, 3 people who are running their code.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, me. My when I ran mine, it's still giving me the extension, like user desktop programming for GIS. But it didn't give me the results. I don't know.
Can you share your
Yes.
screen?
Um. Let me. Because I use the phone to join and the laptop too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You cannot share.
I typed them all right, but anytime I click on the run,
Hmm.
the results came. The results is giving me
The
the
folder,
folder in which I'm working on. Yes.
but the results is not showing.
Yes, please.
Wow.
Mm.
Then it's your print function that have a problem. Were you able to type this print? Did you type?
Print.
Yeah. Did you type these ones?
I didn't type that one. I only typed the first ones.
Oh, and then you will not see anything.
Okay.
This is what brings everything out.
Okay.
So the print function, that's what it does. Without it, you will not see anything. So
Okay.
you have to
Okay.
type them.
Okay.
Maybe just one of
Thank
them.
you, sir.
Type just one of them and run again. You'll see it.
Okay.
I've also been able to run it successfully.
Okay, someone else too has been able to run successfully.
Perfect.
Everything, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Print into bracket. Print into bracket.
If you can stop sharing your video, it will help us.
I should stop sharing my screen.
No, you. There, I think Clement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I use the phone to join and I'm working on the laptop.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Maybe
that is one.
you just stop sharing your screen and then actually I have not switched to your side. So that's why I don't see.
Name, okay.
Okay, so some few people have been able to run it, so I'll proceed. I hope that is fair enough.
Yes, Doc.
I think
Yeah,
course rep
yeah, we
has
can.
not told me that she has finished. Okay, so that's fine. We'll move on from there. So if you have a lot of results out from your terminal here, you can just type clear, hit enter, then you have a fresh terminal again. Then you continue running and testing your code. Okay. So now I'll talk about commenting. Okay. Commenting is what can help you remove some sections of your code that you don't want it to run. So you can see from here to here, I may don't want these ones to run again. I just want to see the name and all that to come out. So we have two types of commenting. We have a single line commenting and then multiple line commenting. With a single line commenting, I can put my cursor here and type the hash. When I hit hash, it changes to a color. Do you get it? And this color means this would not run again. Maybe the theme that you have selected for this will also change this color to a different color, maybe to blue or green. Okay, so it's still the same, but all of it will now become one color. Okay, so if I run, this part will not come again. See the first one for the name class, it will not come again. So let me run it, then you see. You can see that the name class has not come. It started with what? The student. Can you see that? It started with the student class. Then it went to the salary class. Then it went to what? The gender class. Then it's able to show that this is a bool, float, and then what? String. But the integer part is not the first one, which is what? Uh, the age2 did not show, right? It's like I haven't seen the age. Age is here. I'm supposed to see age.
H
Right?
is
Doc, please, 30.
H is there.
Oh, I'm not talking
No,
about this part.
under the class, the age
I'm
is
talking
not
about
shown.
these ones. 1, 2, 3. You can see that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 4, right? The age is here. I should be seeing the integer. It's here. I can see it now. I can see the integer here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you see that? The first 4. I'm sure the output there is even confusing you, right? You see the classes at the end, and then you see the name also coming there. But I hope you are with me.
Yes, please.
Yes, Doc.
Okay. So now we have this. Now what I want to do is to use the what? The multiple line commenting. You see that the first one is single line comment. You just took only this line of code, and that is it. Now multiple line commenting, I can use what? The quotations, either single or double quotations. So let me use the single 1, 2, 3. you can see that everything has changed to a different color. Now, where do I want it to stop? I want it to stop from here. Okay, then I'll put also 1, 2, 3. Then all of that is what? Taken out. Okay, can you see that? 3 here, 3 here. This color changed. Can you see that? So
Yes, please.
commenting this, that means all this one will not be running. The only thing that will run will be here now. Now let me run it and then you see the difference. So this is what we had. Now if I run again, now you see that we only have what? The one with the values, not the classes or the data types. So we have the name and then everything here. But that of this one did not run because we have commented it out. Are we okay? Please, questions if you have any. If no question, then I'll proceed. Okay, so now I'll explain commenting, what commenting is used for. Commenting mostly is used for explaining what your code does. Okay, so you can see from here, I can add a comment to this to explain only this line of code. So what type of comment will I say? I'll say hash, then I'll say what? This is a what? A string what? Value. String value that takes where did you go? String value that takes the name of a person. You see that? Now when I run this code, this part, when I run this code, this part where I've commented all these ones will not run. Boolean value that indicates if the person is a student or not. Then we have the float that takes the salary of the person, and a string that takes the gender of the person. You can see all these are texts there that you can read and understand, right? But they are not part of the code. Okay, they have no effect on the code. This is just for you, who's the one programming, to be able to understand each line of code, what it means. Now if I send this code to you, who is also another programmer, you didn't write this, but looking at the comments here, you'll be able to understand what my code does. So that is one of the key importance of commenting. So a good programmer, when you're writing a code, you comment it and explain the code what it does. So the comment here would not be part of your code, but it will explain your code to anybody who is a programmer that comes to take your code and then try to understand it. It will easily be able to grasp the idea and then the real reason why some of the codes you have implemented it that way. Are we good? Okay. So sometimes you can also use multiple line commenting like this to be able to explain something there which is into lines, or maybe you have an idea with a flow chart, a procedure of how you come about with the idea, and then you have converted it to a code. You can use the multiple line commenting to explain it in paragraph form. And when you're able to do that, then it becomes easier for you anytime you open that your document with your code. You'll be able to understand the idea and how you started it. Are we okay? And also another part of programming that is very difficult is always running and getting errors. Okay, so this is just a few lines of code. Sometimes you may have a code that contains about 1,000 to 7,000 to 10,000 lines of code. Okay, and you want to find out where the error is. Maybe you have made mistakes that is making the code not to run. So you want to know where the error is. Sometimes it may not even be showing you a red error, but the output that you are expecting, you are not getting that kind of output. So you wanted to print your name, your age, then your salary bar is printing something else. So you don't know what exactly is the problem. So you can use commenting like this to also do debugging. Okay, so debugging, you can start removing some lines of code or multiple lines of code. I can select all this one like this block of code, and then I comment it out. So now if I run it, you can see that this is the only thing that is showing. So maybe in my final code that I was trying to run for people, it was still showing all these things. I didn't want it to show all these things. So I can comment them all out, and then I'll be able to print only this part. Are we okay? So debugging is just trying to find errors that are in your code, and then you solve those errors. That is what debugging means. Am I still moving fast? Or it's fine?
Dog, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yes, dog.
Okay. So that is just some few key concepts of programming that you may need to know. These are just the fundamentals that you need to know. And now for us, I'm told that we have just like some 2 weeks or something like that. How many weeks in your timetable before you write an exam?
Just 2 weeks.
2 weeks, right?
We have the coming weekend as well.
Yeah. I want to know the number of meetings exactly. It's 2 weeks for you to finish everything. Is that not it?
Yes.
Okay. So since it's 2 weeks, we have to also be able to finish it within that time frame. So I'll move from here to another thing which you would use to do that. So please pay attention to this. We have a platform called SoloLearn. Okay, so you go to sololearn.com, then you search, or maybe you can just search it on Google. Okay, it's trying to verify me. So I click I'm a human, then to verify that yes, I'm a human, then I'll go in. Now you can see my screen. This is what I have here as someone that's I just joined. Okay, so what I want you to do is to also come here and take a registration. I myself, I didn't really go through this process. I did mine some time ago, so many years ago. So I don't even need this. But you will need this to prove that actually you have been able to learn programming. So let me use a different account so that we can be able to follow and get it done. Or let me see if it is possible I can delete my account and start all over again.
When you open it, are you supposed to register?
Yes, so I'm deleting my account. I've deleted it. Now I want to start all over again. So we have SoloLearn here. So when you go to the website, this is how it's going to be. But since you are learning Python, you just search for what? SoloLearn Python. Okay. And Google will give you a link. You'll get a link for Python. So you can see here we have SoloLearn Learn Python. So please, those of you who are present, let's just follow this procedure and do it now. Okay. So SoloLearn Learn Python, you click on it, then it will want you to register. So now you can see from here, learn Python the easy way. Select your tech level to start. So it is about how good you are in tech. Okay, so if you are somebody who is somehow good in tech, you can use what? The intermediate. If you are just a starter, you can use what? The beginner. So this will take you like some 3 minutes to set up. So I click on what? The beginner. Welcome to SoloLearn. We have this few questions that we have here. So what and what do you want to? Data science and what? Analytics. That is exactly what you want to do, not to build any software. Then we have why are you learning this? You need it for what? School. Then academic what? Advantage. Click on continue. How that choose how much time you will dedicate to learning. So how many minutes can you use? So if you want to learn it fast, because we have only what? Some 2 weeks, so you can use the intensive 20 minutes plus. Then we have, do you prefer starting from theory or diving into practice? So you can see that if you want to start with theory, you start. If you want to start with the practice, it will be good. So based on what you want, okay, then you choose. So if I take that of theory, you see that they will tell you everything about Python before then you start. So now please answer the following questions to assess your level. How many times is the following loop executed? So you can see here. If you are able to answer this, so we have I equals to 100, while I less than equals to 200, then print what? So it's also going to what? Add it 20 times. So we have what? 100, then to go to what? I don't know whether anybody is able to understand this. 120, 140, 160, 180. Okay, so that is the number of time that is going to run. And then you have what? 6 times. Okay, then you have select the correct what? Output here too as well. Print this. Then we have what? Dot capitalize. That is going to turn all this one to capital letters. Then we have 2 sets. 1, 2. Then print what? This, that's intersection. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is the intersection? We have 6 here, we have 6 here. So and then select. So these ones, sometimes you may not have to go through all this. Okay, but because of the procedure I'm going, that is why I'm going through all this. There's a different way. Python with solo learn. Okay, I'm going through a whole lot. Learn Python solo learn for beginners. I think this should be better. The same place I am. I think they have updated their system a little bit. So you just follow it. If you don't know, just select any wrong things. Are we okay? Just select the wrong ones and then they'll start with you, because I'm just trying to be correct. So I just select anything and then I go. Learning Python would improve my career. Yes. Then we just continue. Okay, so you can just take anything and then you can see that now they have put my level here because I was able to answer some questions. So I'm sure some of you may not be able to answer. Okay, so you just leave it there and then you start from the beginning. So when I start, I click on continue. Then I can start with this. Is anyone following?
Yeah, we are
After this, you
following.
get.
Yes, Doc, please, we are following.
Okay.
We are following.
Okay, so I'll take my email, then I continue. So you can see my goal and whatever I want to start. So now, and sometimes because of what I have chosen, sometimes they may be asking me to make payment. So that is one of the things too. Data science. I'm sure data science may not be free. That's one of the problems that we have. Let me see. Okay, let me use a different account. Since they know me now, so that's why it will be a problem. So let me use a different account. so that I will not go like somebody who knows Python. I think that's the reason why. Yeah. Solo learn. Okay. Introduction to Python. Okay. Verify. Quick. Okay. This one within some few time. Yeah. I think this should be fine. Okay. So we have. I use my Google. Then continue. Yes, this is what I wanted for you guys. Let's course rep. Okay. Course rep, I think you have the link, right? Kindly share it. This is exactly what I wanted you guys to have, the interface. I wanted you to get this interface. Hello, do you have it?
I think she dropped off.
She dropped it there.
Well, when you go through the list, her name is not in the list.
Oh, okay, then that's fine. No problem. I will drop it
The
here.
network, I think it's the network.
A network. So let me drop it here. So you guys just click and then get on the same page with me. I want you to be here. So you click on your Gmail, the one that you want to use. Sign up with your Gmail and then accept so that you can be here. So when you're here, then you let me know, then we'll continue.
Yeah, we are trying to do it.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So it picks from all the sides. So this is fine. Are we here? Hello, are we there?
You said we should register with our Google account.
Yes, Google. Just click on the Google down. You see that the sign up will come up. You just click on the one, the Google, then accept. Then you can easily get to this page. I just want to see that all of you are on the same page here. Those of you who even have problem installing your Python, you should also do it so that you can be on the same page. Then you start this certificate course as soon as possible, and that will be part of your assessment. If you're able to get the certificate quickly, then that means your class work or assessment, you are already good with that. Then we will now start with projects that are going to be helpful to you in your course of study. Imagine if you want to add AI to your thesis, it may be easier for you after learning how to analyze data and everything with AI models. Okay, so those of you who just joined back, please check the chat. I've dropped a link there. Then you use that to get to this page. Okay. I think you have it.
Our
When
interface
I
is
signed
different.
in
Mm-hmm.
after signing in with Google,
Mm-hmm.
mine is a little bit different from yours.
Yes, yes,
It's the
Then
same
usually
interface,
client
but saying welcome with my name, ready to
oh,
learn fast with the power
uh,
of AI.
with power
mm-hmm.
Then down there,
to
instead of
like
yours is find out how, mine is let's do this.
let's do
Yeah, but you still have the same interface, right? With this start and
Yes,
it's
yes,
good.
yes.
It's good.
yes, the same. Yes.
Good. So I think here too is also something like this. Okay, so there's not much difference. Then I'll now click where I find out how. You can see that here I have continue. I think I saw someone's name because I'm pulling all of you along to the platform. So you can see that you just click on continue, continue. Now you now see from here, they'll start asking you some questions. Can you see that? Anyone seeing
Yes,
this?
Yes,
yes,
please.
yes.
So
Yes.
no experience. That is for you. And then what are you doing? You are doing studies. Okay. Then your age, whatever you want to choose. Then why do you want to learn coding? Become a developer. I'm studying it at school. Then you can choose what do you study. Then you think of what you also want to choose from here. So if you want mathematics, statistics, IT, whatever, then you choose. What is your daily learning goal? Maybe you want to learn up to 20. Then
Ours is different.
yours is different.
Yes. Is that what are you here to learn?
So you choose what you want to learn, and after that you see the premium also here, which you not take it, you close it here. Then you have your learning, your lessons getting ready for you. Then you can now start your first lesson. I want you to be here, then we'll continue.
I am there.
Okay. So click on start my first lesson. You'll see that your lesson will begin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Please, they're asking for payment.
So look at the corner, right hand corner there. There's an X symbol there that you can click and close it.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen
Thank
it?
you. Yes, please.
So close it, then it will now start with your lesson. You have seen that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
So can I click on it or
Then
I
start.
should wait for?
Click and move on. I'm just waiting for those who are also doing that. So
Okay,
now
sir.
you click on start my lesson, then you can see that you have something
Continue.
like this. You click on continue and you start. It will explain to you. Python has this a simple what syntax, which means so you just read and you learn. Now you see that it is
Okay.
showing you what is here. So it is the same thing here. So what are you going to select from here? Print, so that it will what be the same as this, so that you understand. Then you click on check, and it will give you what bravo. So it start encouraging you to continue learning. Okay. You click on continue, then it start explaining to you what the print function also does again. So display or print, the same thing, print. Then click on what check. Well, you see that. So you continue. Now you see the what the braces, the round braces. Which one comes first, this or this? Do you see that? Then you select. So that is how you start with this. Okay. Then you click continue. Then they will remove the what? The braces. Then you have to know which one will come first. This one first, second, third, then continue. Can you see that? Then with this one too, with the braces alone, you take what? Print and this. Are we getting it? Hello, are we getting it?
Yes, please.
Now with the quotations, you see that they will have put all these options there. The what is missing is what? The opening quotation. You bring it here, then you are good. Then you check. Then you continue reading. I'm not reading because I know what is there. That's why I'm not reading. So I'll bring what the opening quotation, opening braces, and the ending part is what the quotation. In that order till I finish my first lesson. This and this, then I'm okay. Then now I need something with a quotation there, then I'm okay. Now here it is a number, okay, so no quotation. This the number, then you close, then I check, continue. Now you can see that now it will what? Give you some things to learn, ask you questions and all that. Then your first lesson will be over. Now you click on what? Continue. Then you choose the days that you want to use. Okay, so how many days you want to use? Let me just say you want to use 3 days. And then now you can see all your full course. So what you did was what? The brief, the first one, which is marked here. Okay, you're done with this lesson. Now you scroll down. This is the next one that you will learn, memory and variables. So keep on scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling. These are all the things for what? Python, for you to be able to learn and finish this course. Now you'll be seeing them like a lot. You can see that there's a certificate down here. Okay, but you'll be skipping some points, some parts of it. Some parts will be skipped. Okay, let me show you where you are going to be skipping. So you see the blue ones. Have you seen the blue one? This is what you'll be learning. These are all your lessons. This is a booster. You don't need it. Okay, so lesson, then you come here. This is a booster. You don't need it. You need a lesson. The booster, you skip it, and then this one, this practice, you can skip it, and you come to this lesson. Okay, in that order, practice, you can skip them, and then you go to what? The quiz. This one is very important. Without the quiz, you cannot unlock the next part. Okay, so you write the quiz. The quiz is going to comprise of all the things that you have learned from what? The first part, which is what? Getting started with Python. Are we okay? So you can just use a day or two and then you finish it. And anytime you click on learn, it will also start. It will explain everything to you, what variables are. That is what I was explaining to you. Then you click on next, then start testing you with different things, how to be able to what? Create variables. Are we okay?
Yes, please.
Yes, Doc.
Do we have any question? If you answer this to a
Please,
point that
think,
you are tired, you can close
no.
it. Yes.
Okay. That's what I wanted to ask.
If you are tired, you can close it. And then let's say I've closed this. Okay. I've closed this. Now I'm coming back to open it again. So I've opened it again. Now I have solo learn. I just type my solo learn. So you see that I even had a link there. I can choose to just use that link, or I come to my leaderboard, click on it. Can you see that it has come back to where it was? or I go to my leaderboard, then I'll be able to see all the other people who are doing it. Okay, go to my learn, then I'll be able to see what I'm learning. So you can see that my Python here is there. Then I click on what? Resume. Then it'll come back to the same place. Then I click on what? Learn. Then I'll continue again. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So we are good. So we have introduction to Python. Can you see that this one is one that I took some time ago? I didn't. But this one is introduction to Python. This is the one that I was doing. Can you see that? So one is what? Marked. But the learn is all the courses that you have been learning. So you can see that in progress 8. So I'll be showing other students how to start. But actually, me myself, I have not gone through them to get to the end. Are you seeing that? So 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 throughout. And this one, you can see that in total you have what? 122 lessons. And you may not do all. That's the developer. Then that of Python, introduction to Python, which you are doing right now, it is what? 94 lessons.
94.
Yes, of which you have already gone one. And some of them you'll be skipping them. You know that. So with that, you'll be able to finish it. Are we good?
Yes,
Question?
Doc. Yes, Doc.
So with this, you can use 3 days or 2 days to finish it for me. Even at your workplace when you are on break on your phone, the
Yes,
same
Doc.
email that you have used to log in, use that same one. You can be able to do it on your phone. You learn fast, fast, fast. When we are able to do it within 3 days and you have your certificate, now we will start real database analysis. Your data, which is in GIS, we'll use that one, analyze it, and then you take projects and do project works. Is that okay? Okay,
Yes,
so
Doc.
if there are no questions anymore, it's 9:35 and I will be closing the class for now. Then we'll meet
I
on
have a
Friday.
question.
Yes.
Yeah, as we were talking about the time for us for this course, I don't know if this weekend we are coming to campus or we are still continuing with the
We'll do we'll
online.
do we'll do it online next week again like we just did.
Okay, that's very. Thank you.
Any other? Saturday I'll be busy, that's why. Sunday too. So I don't want to disappoint you. So we'll come back online like this.
So Friday, no class.
Friday we have class in the evening. This Friday, like this. Is that understood?
Yes, please.
Yeah, sure.
Any other question or?
Hello, Doc. Doc,
Yes.
please, some of us, network is also giving us some challenges in getting everything from the online classes. Sometimes the voice goes off, and sometimes the network cuts you off from the screen and it brings you back.
Okay. So what do you suggest? We should do the face to face.
But I think due to your tight schedule, this is the alternative way we can go by the course. So we will manage like that. So we will pray that you also understand us when maybe we are not able to get or grab all the concepts you are thinking.
I'll
But we
also
will do
share
our
the
best.
video. I'll also share the video. I'm sure
Okay.
if you are
Okay.
able to finish this introduction to Python, you should be good in Python. You should be able to understand the concepts. Then I'll now teach you the easy way out, how to be able to use it. We are not trying to say you should become a guru in knowing all the code, but now we have easier ways of development, and then data analysis. But if you are able to know the fundamentals, that is the way forward so that you can be able to do something.
Okay, Doc. Because the way we taught the programming, so you are
Yes,
giving us the yes. Thank you, Doc.
I know.
I
Most
think we'll
of
be
you
able to.
have been frightened of programming. That is one of your
Yes,
main
please.
problem.
Mm,
But
yeah.
it is not as so. Okay, you can do
Yes,
it.
yes, Doc.
You can do it. So
Thank you, Doc,
I
for
will
your
allow you to
clarification.
learn this. You're welcome. Any other?
Thank you, Doc.
Okay, so we have come to the end of this class today. Friday again, then we'll meet. So good night to you all.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye.